Welcome to Niche Collections. In this series I talk about small capsule collections, crap I used to collect over the years, but never anything big or significant. Not, for example, let's say Star Wars action figures, because that's never niche. There are over 1,000 on the market. Or Lego boxes, that's not niche. But these are the collections that few people would have because, well, few people are as nerdy as I am. So let's take a look at Casper. Yes, I was a huge fan of the 1995 movie. Well, it had all the ingredients that I loved. Amblin Entertainment, produced by Spielberg, Dan Aykroyd, Christina Ricci, based on a comic character of the old days. So I was 10 and a half, almost. I was almost 11. I turned 11 in September of 95. So in July of 95, I was 10 years old and 10 months. And I loved it. I saw it with my dad in the theater, and it struck a chord. Funnily enough, I never got the movie on VHS, so I only bought it last year for a Laserdisc comparison video. So I got the Laserdisc, I got the VHS, I got the DVD. But for a movie that I adored and that I collected merch for, I never bought the movie itself. So that's a little weird. Anyway, what do we have in the Casper niche collection? Let's check it out. First up is a box of chewing gum. So yeah, I asked this, I remember I went to the magazine store after the movie, after the movie's cinema career was over, and I asked, can I have this box? And they said sure. So what's inside? A few bits and bobs. This is from Casper socks that I got. This was the very, very small leaflet that you could get. This was on the bottom of the box, and every bubble gum included the stickers, so you could collect the stickers. Let's say, well, I didn't get them all. Very funny. A VHS tape that came out at the time, around the time, to promote the movie. This is the original cartoon. It says the world's most famous, some lens flare, the world's most famous ghost, and as seen on TV. Casper the Friendly Ghost. This is a Dutch tape. Then this is one of the Tyco toys that I bought, and this was actually quite uncommon. The very same figures, so really these figures, there were 4, were also offered in the Belgian hamburger chain Quick. So normally a hamburger chain has their own toys, but here they licensed the Tyco toys, and the only difference is that, of course, there's a little logo on the back. But other than that, these were super cheap, because this was, I think these were like almost $10 per piece. And here, when you bought a magic box, which is the Quick's equivalent of a Happy Meal, you paid like $2.50 or $3, and you got the same figure, just with a Quick logo. So of course I opted for the Quick version. And here's the best one, Casper. Here are some of the stickers, unused, probably because I had some doubles. Here's even a wrapper from the bubblegum. Then another wrapper. Then weirdly enough, I also have some Smurfs stickers here. Smurfs. And even an unused gum that's gone a bit leaky. Yeah, I'm not gonna try that. I'm not doing any ashes. Oh god, no, it's all leaky. Ugh. I should throw it away, but I can't. And then a Casper glow-in-the-dark zipper clipper, which is official movie merch. I remember this was found, or I got this at a amusement park, fairground amusement park. So they had some, but quite late, like in 98 or 99. So a few years later, they still got Casper merch to offer their customers. Quite funny. So that's the chewing gum box. Moving on, we have another piece of candy, or candy related. We have the candy containers, also from a newspaper store. These were $1 at the time, so in '95 that was a lot of money, for me at least. Because and look at this, really cool. They opened up spooktacular candy containers, so you could open it up like this. This is how it was on the stand. Let's see if I can do it without breaking it all these years later. So nope. This is how it was in the newspaper. And then here's the I was wrong. This is the only one I bought. The toy I bought, it was $5. That's okay. It wasn't 10, it was $5, so that's still doable. Here's a review that I cut from what was it? This was the Videoland, the chain of rental chain of video stores, and they also publish their own magazine every month. And so this is their review. Let's see, can I translate it in Dutch? It's a funny family movie with some thrills, and the special effects are especially noteworthy. Three-dimensional ghosts developed with the same techniques as Jurassic Park's dinosaurs. This movie, full of comical moments, is not to be missed. So a positive review. Here's a Flintstones poster for one reason or the other. I really don't know why I have a Flint. I should put this in my Flintstones box. This is an ad for the VHS tapes that they were releasing. The original Flintstones, now for sale on video. Collect them all. And I think I got this one. One of 4. So, it's a little moldy. I should put this in my Flintstones collection. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this may be the oldest I still have. This is my original cinema ticket from the 21st of July, '95, which was a Friday. The 8 p.m. showing. And it cost at the time, that's funny, well, they won't do that nowadays. My dad paid less for my ticket because I was a kid. So he paid $5.50, well, in Belgian francs, but the equivalent of $5.50, and he only paid $4.50 for my tickets. I'm very happy that I found this one, because in another video on my channel I took a look at all my movie stubs, but I think this is the oldest that I now found, because in the box, the dedicated box, I think the oldest was 98 or 99, or even 2000, like the Mummy. No, not the Mummy. Gladiator. I mean Gladiator. Anyway, very happy with this Casper stub. That's cool, and it's still readable or legible. This is, by the way, in the Beverly Screens at the Belgian seaside. I also made a video about this lovely theater going under. They did not survive COVID. Very, very sad. Very sad. Another review from a magazine. Is it? Oh no, this is this is not a positive review. What does it say? So again, the same team, the Jurassic Park team was asked to make Casper. It's not very spectacular, it says. The results are not very spectacular, but they are moving some goalposts. It's an ingenious combination of animated figures and live action actors that we already know from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but from a purely technical standpoint, the interaction here is even better. That's why the cheap scenario is all the more disappointing. It's a Halloween party and a combo with some Lonely Hearts Club Band sappy story. The art direction, or the art direction team, had more inspiration than the screenwriters. The immense haunted house or haunted mansion was fully made in a Art Nouveau style with definite influences of the Catalan architect Gaudi. And it says here that the talented Christina Ricci was put to better use in the Addams Family. So yeah, not a great review, sorry. Sorry, Brad Silberling, I love your movie, but Belgian critics were quite harsh. Another clipping from a magazine. Here's a clipping from a... back in the day, I collected these from a newspaper that showed all the new releases in theaters. It says here that you could... so it was... it played every day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, new movie, and it played 4 times a day. At 3 p.m., 5:30 p.m., 8 p.m., and 10:30 p.m. 10:30 is quite late for a children's movie. Another bubblegum wrapper, a Pink Panther. What's that? Then a very big clipping from a newspaper. So again, new. It says new. So it's playing in Canapolis, UGC Acropole Prestige, UGC De Broekère, that's in Brussels, and also in other cities. Original version subtitled in 2 languages, so subtitled in Dutch and in French, and children are admitted. So we don't have R ratings or PG things. In Belgium we just have children are allowed or children are not allowed. So yeah, not a lot of leeway there. There were a few international reviews. Funny, magical and touching. A film you have to see twice with the whole family, according to Mosey Persico from Montreal. Okay. A magical cocktail of excitement and special effects, according to Bob Ross. Is that the Bob Ross? The painter? Bob Ross from the Tampa Tribune. And are you looking for a good friend? Go and see Casper, a movie with the heart in the right place, according to Patrick Stoner from WHYY TV. And you could call and win Casper prizes. And I know I called a few times, but I did not win anything. And then the actual contents of these spectacular candy containers. As you can see, I got one of each. So Stinky, Fatso, Stretch, and one Casper. And what was actually included? Does it still include the contents? Ugh. So now, very rancid candy. It smells like mold. It's not like smelly. Here's a toffee, and I remember I used these. With my nephew, I made a game. Oh, and they were, I remember now, yeah, they were small. This was actually quite cool back in the day. Now you would just get some crappy, remember the Disney things that I reviewed? A crappy cookie and then a puzzle no one wants. Back in the day you got candy and a very small see-through plastic ghost. So here's Stretch, here's Stinky, here's Casper, and here's Fatso. I got them all. Great, great, great. Oh, the memories. Why don't we get cool things like this nowadays? I wish my son could go out and buy a cool movie tie-in like this. Is there anything in here? Yeah, just little notes. So I think my nephew and I, we had made sort of there was sort of a board game that we made ourselves. Here's even the the dice we made out of cardboard. So what's on the paper? This has been almost 30 years. It says here that I gave the plastic puppet to Thibaut or Benoit, which were friends of mine. So why did I feel the need to write down to whom I gave the plastic toy? Here's another note. What does this one say? Again, I gave the puppet to Thibaut or Benoit. Okay. I really had too much time on my hands when I was 10 years old. Didn't we all? What else is in the Casper box? A very cool toy that I got from my good friend Pieter Jan back in July a 95. Super cool. Love it. And then the final, oh no, one more thing. This is one of the more recent things. I think I got this, well, recent, probably already like 15 years ago, but this was on a Belgian a convention. And I remember I had seen this back in the day, back in 95, in a store, super expensive, import only. This was never in Belgian stores. This was an American import. Glows in the dark. And then I found it on a convention for like, I don't know, 15 euro. And I said, I gotta have it. I gotta fulfill the childhood dream of owning Fatso. And the best of all, you can make him eat pieces of pizza. Okay, check this. This is really look at this. Look at this. Plastic pieces of pizza, and you can shove them down his throat, and then they come out on the bottom. Who thinks of this? This is amazing. I love this. And then the final item is the empty box, the cardboard box for the quick magic box. So the magic box is like the quick equivalent of a Happy Meal. And that's your lot. So that concludes my Casper collection. Not a lot of Casper stuff, but now after the Laserdisc comparison video, I can add a few items. So I can add the American clamshell VHS tape, like this. I can add the American NTSC DVD. And back in the day, from my grandfather, also in 95, I got the soundtrack CD, which includes the very, very excellent Casper the Friendly Ghost, sung by Little Richard, rest in peace. And then last year or 2 years ago, I found the maxi CD single from the Jordan Hill song "Remember Me This Way" for just €1.50 or $1.50. So I can include, or I can put both of those items in the box. And now my Casper collection is a little more complete. So that concludes the niche collection of Casper, the 1995 Brad Silberling movie. I love your movie, Mr. Silberling. So if you are a viewer of this channel, and I know you are, thank you for making such an enduring classic. And you've made a second one, Lemony's Ticket, a series of unfortunate events. Two great movies. That's 4. 2 great movies on your resume, on your curriculum vitae. So you should be proud, sir. You've made some great, great movies.